that noise? Can you hear that noise? It's like a cat screaming. Because they're black. If they were chrome, I'd have put them in the fucking bin, if I'm honest. Right, what's up, guys? Today is the same day that I took Joe's Fiesta out, but I have now taken his Honda Prelude out. Now, this is sort of a project car for him that he could sort of have sat. He bought it with the intention of, you know, just messing around with it, really. Just getting it back on the road. The idea of this car was he was watching Mighty Car Mods and he's decided to buy, you know, a cheap car to do everything he can with it. You know, practice changing the clutch, practice, you know, doing bits and bobs on it, so if it went wrong he wouldn't really have a problem with, you know, scrapping the car. So this was his project. It took him 4 months from buying it to get it on the road, which I think is quite good. He literally learned everything himself off YouTube, which is fantastic. I love the fact that, you know, he wasn't a car guy before he got this car. He only really had, you know, his cars here and there, but this is the car that really got him into doing things to his car, modifying cars. You know, he did the service himself, he did the clutch himself. He got the car running, he got it through an MOT with no advisories either, and I just got pulled out on by a learner driver. Learner driver. Hope she gets in trouble for that. Oh, fucking we're back in a fucking hell. We're back in an import car because I've just put the wipers on to go around the corner. This car is a little bit weird. I think Honda really wanted to just sort of go, yeah, this is what we can do. Like, do you like it? And I don't think any of it really followed on from this. So this is the 2.2 litre Vtec engine, producing about 200-ish brake horsepower, maybe a little bit over. It runs fine. You wouldn't think this car has 176,000 miles on it. You wouldn't have a clue. And you wouldn't think that, you know, it had been, you know, restored, I suppose. You wouldn't think it would have been saved from the scrapyard by Joe. So guys, let's have a good look around the car. So, styling wise, honestly, I like it, but it needs something at the front here. It needs something there. It's not as big and bulky as I would like it to be either, but it's not a Type R model. It's sort of, you know, as it was from the factory. So the nose and that, got these nice little things in here that, you know, air in there, which looks good. Got your Wolf Race wheels on it, which, you know, for a budget build is quite cool. It's nice to have some aftermarket wheels on it. Nice tyres on it. Got Yokohamas on the back, which is pretty cool. So it handles really nicely there. One thing I will point out on these, rusty arches. These are prone to rusty arches, and I think if you're going to buy one, you're probably going to get one with rusty arches because they don't actually seem to not come with that feature. Rear, got some fantastic Lexus lights, which I'm going to say it, I think they're not too bad because they're black. If they were chrome, I'd have put them in the fucking bin, if I'm honest, but because they're black, they sort of work with the car. I think they sort of look quite right, which is good. Rear spoiler looks good on the car. Your back box exhaust system down there with your fog light. I do think though, side profile view, the arch seems to come out quite nicely on these, so it looks quite good. It looks quite chunky from the rear, which is nice. Another rusty arch, which is to be expected of the, you know, Hondas from this generation. And I must admit, I'd like to see a picture of when he got this car, because it was definitely a damn sight different to when it is now. A lot of time and effort has gone into get this car back on the road, get it driving as fantastic as it does drive. Let's have a quick look in the interior. So inside, I love this inside. I think it's fantastic. So you've got your quirky sort of air vents on the side here. All your buttons up here, which are awesome. And that dash is just awesome, isn't it? I love the fact that you can't, when the car's off, you just can't see anything. It's so cool. Seats, they're of an old Honda, I suppose. They're quite comfortable though, they are quite nice to be in. So you can get a view from when the car comes on. Awesome. Look at that. That is just cool, isn't it? I like this feature. I think it's cool. I like it. The steering wheel though, not too sure about. It looks good, but it's not as good as the dials, is it? It's not as good as the air vents being on the side of the door. So I think these are sort of a forgotten gem. You can get these for bloody cheap these days, and you know, they never made a Type R version of this car, which is a shame because I think it could have been quite good. The style of the interior is fantastic. I love the style of the seats. They're quite nice to be in. The bolsters are sort of here, and then you just got a bit there at the top, which is quite cool. So you're like, like that. One thing I have to admit, I look in the rearview mirror, I can't see fuck all out the back of it. Where the boot sort of comes up, the parcel shelf goes with it, and then you've got a spoiler on top, so you can't really see what's behind you other than higher vehicles. The four-wheel steer ones though, I never understood that. I saw back in the day, I seen a facelift or whatever it is, one of these, and the rear wheels moved, and I was just like, what is that all about? I don't understand this. It just looked crazy for the rear wheels to like pivot. It's really strange. Vtec. Thanks, mate. Everyone is so bloody grumpy around here. Also, guys, make sure you like FYD Apparel, because today I will be announcing the winner of the free t-shirt competition. To enter, all you have to do is go and like the page. That is it. That's all you have to do, and you could be in a chance of winning a limited edition t-shirt. What would you buy if you had, say, £500 to £1,000 to spend? I want to do something up, video the whole process, and show you how much of a laugh you can have in something cheap. Let me know what you would buy for that sort of money, with that sort of spec. And if you fancy, put in the comment box links to eBay, Gumtree, whatever you want. Or you have a friend that's selling a car that's rear-wheel drive that wants to, you know, see it on my YouTube channel, that you think that would be an awesome car to video and to, you know, have thrashing around a racetrack or, you know, at a drift day and stuff. So let me know your thoughts in the comments box and what you would buy, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.